Hello, this is Matthew Marco with AbnormalMapping.com. Welcome to Vania Mania. This is our third time doing this. We are playing Castlevania III Dracula's Curse, or, as the title screen's about to tell us, Akumajo Densetsu, or Legend of Demon Castle, which is a 1989 game by Konami. Came out in 1990 in North America. Let's read this. 15th century Europe. In this dark age, an evil person named Vlad Tepes lived in Transylvania. Having reached the limits of his power, he revived dark gods and used their power to terrorize the nation of Wallachia. Driven insane by his own greed, he planned to take over all of Europe. The Holy Church called out to arms and sent an army to stop Tepes, or as he called himself, Dracula. But none of them returned alive. Seeing that their efforts were futile, the Church decided to hand the task of slaying Dracula to the Belmont family, known vampire hunters for many generations. We'll talk about that Belmont in a second. But they were feared because of their power. They vanished and have not been heard of since. The Pope never gave up, and at last found one young man, Ralph Belmont, or Trevor Belmont. We'll talk about that in a second, like I said. "100 years before Simon Belmont, Dracula and mankind's battle begins." Is that it? So, this game, as expected, Konami game. Oh geez, I didn't set up my controller. Let me edit this out. Okay, here we go. So, sorry about that. So, the interesting thing with this game, opening, I guess, is start, is that this game is a really late game for the NES. And in Japan, the Famicom version had a special sound chip called the, I have notes here, VRC6 coprocessor chip, which the audio programmer of the game designed himself, Hidenori Maezawa, and it added 2 pulse wave channels and a saw wave channel. The NES had 5 channels by default, and it bumped it up to 8. Clearly, a huge improvement in the sound of this game. The problem is that the American NES couldn't actually support that sort of stuff, so they had to basically go and redo the soundtrack and downsample it for the NES in America and in Europe. However, American, you get the Japanese version on emulators, which is what I'm doing here, obviously. I'm playing this on FCEUX, and I have a version that is a translation of the Japanese, which is why it's Belmont and Ralph, even though it's Trevor Belmont. But it has all of the music that you want, the good music that we never got. So that's what we're playing today. As usual, I'm going to play until I get a game over. I don't know how save states are going to work, so I don't actually know quite the structure of this game. I know it's close to Castlevania 1. I know it has a branching path at one point. I intend, if we can do it easily, to see both edges of those branching paths. Because I'm curious what it looks like. And so we'll save state there. I've never used this emulator before, so I'm hoping that's not a problem. We'll find out together, I guess. And as usual, won't continue man, weirdly like disjointed. One continue a day, and we'll continue until we beat the game. I hope this game doesn't have multiple endings. I don't think it does. I know it has multiple characters. I don't know how that expresses itself. We'll get there when we get there, I guess. Until then, let's just enjoy some cool Castlevania. It's nice to be back. It's been a long time since Castlevania 2. Jackson has problems with the computer and delayed our morning projects in general. I have a timer, don't I? I'm playing this with scan lines turned way on, so this looks TV gross in like a really great way. I'm hoping it translates to video as well as it looks on my screen. It looks awesome. This game is clearly a make the NES do everything the NES can do kind of game, and I always appreciate those kind of games. Let's see, what else? This game takes place in 1476. This takes place, like, I guess, like 200 years before the original Castlevania then. We're gonna meet some old friends. Old friends to me, maybe not to you. Depends on how much Castlevania you've played, I guess, in the course of this game. I'm excited about that. I'm playing this with an Xbox controller because I'm a damn fool. And that's the truth. And I'm hoping that works okay. I didn't want to plug in my DualShock because it's more of a process. That's the only reason. It's not a smart reason, it's just mine. And I've never played this game before, so I don't know about it in the way that I knew about Castlevania 2, whereas like I know like Kneel Down and stuff. I don't know anything about this game. Dracula is still a threat. Or I guess Dracula is a threat for the first time as far as this game is concerned. Okay, so if I jump on those, they'll spin, but if I don't jump, they're fine. Do I lose? Is that always been the case? Do I not get the... Ooh, cool, great. The thing where... What do I want to say here? The thing where when I drop a sub-weapon, it falls out behind me and I can pick it up again. Is that a later cast? Is that... We played Symphony Night for October, and I feel like it just taught me a bunch of bad Castlevania habits that don't apply to this sort of game, but we'll see. We'll be fine. I love this room. This room is amazing. And let's see. That's it. I'm recording this the night before. Bayonetta was just announced for Smash. It was the character I voted for in those polls that Smash had about a character, so I'm very excited. I don't actually like Smash that much anymore because I don't have friends who stay over all night to play Smash with me, but I will pay money for Bayonetta because I'm a fool. And outside that, I've been playing Walking Dead Season 2. I finished Earthbound on Thanksgiving. It was our December game, so I had like a ton of extra time, so I've been playing Disney Infinity, and I've been playing I played Remember Me, and I played through The Last of Us and the DLC of that. I'm playing Walking Dead Season 2. It's like game crunch time for me. It's nice. I was kind of caught up on... I have New Vegas episodes recorded through the New Year, so I didn't have to mess with those. I have to go back soon because I'm almost through my backlog, but for now I don't have to. This week I'm going to finish Walking Dead, and maybe next week I'll record January's Fallout. That only takes about a week of concerted effort to record all those, because I tend, now that I'm doing half-hour episodes, I only tend to do 2 a day. So that's what's going on with me. I don't know. Video games are great when you don't, like, I've unfollowed enough people on Twitter who talk about, like, the games culture stuff, and I don't read anything about games anymore, that I actually enjoy games a lot. I highly recommend it if you're sick of games to just not pay attention to game stuff. It's really good for you. No wall meat yet. Oh, God. This is not... I'm real rusty, so we're not going to expect this to go particularly well, I don't think. I would love to get to World 2, but I don't actually know how long this level is. These are infinitely spawning enemies, I'm sure. Oh, and we're not in the castle yet, are we? We're outside in the environment, so that's cool. I like that a lot. Oh, killed everyone. Alright, food? Food? No. Food? Oh, Jesus. Oh, there we go. Food. That guy's gonna be back, though. Isn't he? No? Okay. I don't know what those things are. They're like little beasties. They're not dogs. They're not like the weird panthers of the original. They're like little demons. They're gross looking. I don't want to deal with them. But he jumped off screen. He spawned. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. This looks like a boss, probably. So okay. It's a nasty thing to put in level 1. I don't actually know if this game's like notoriously hard or anything. I don't know anything about it. It's actually really exciting. These levels are really long. I don't remember Castlevania levels being this long. Maybe they are. My memory's not what it used to be. I'm old. I don't know. I feel like I have not like had a daily thing to address people for a long time. I've turned 30 since then, so I'm now officially an old person. Which sucks. Don't be old. Being old sucks. I don't know. Like I said, video games are good. This looks like a boss. I killed him. Awesome. Cool. That's World 1 down. I don't actually know how, like, continues or anything works, so... I'm hoping that they're world-specific like they are in... Oh, wow, okay. I'm gonna have to save state right now. Save state. Okay, state 0. So we're gonna go... I'll go up or down. Let's go down? I'll have to look this up. I'll have to do some research, I guess. Up look like clock towers, so I don't want anything to do with that. Oh, I'm in World 3. Okay, maybe that was not the right choice? These things will kill us one hit. I know how Castlevania works. Yep. Great. Good job. I'll do some research. Maybe tomorrow we'll start with World 2, which I assume is the top half. But we'll see how they divide up. Because, like I said... Oh, God. Hitbox for that is gratuitous. Okay, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with more Castlevania III and Dracula's Curse. Thanks so much for watching. Check out abnormalmapping.com. Enjoy the podcast. Hit me up on Twitter. I'm at mbing, M_being, yeah. So, last time I did this, I had a different Twitter account, so things have changed. But Castlevania remains the same. Dracula, still a threat. Thanks again, and bye.